What am I doing out here? Well, I'm being selfish. Welcome to Sam Outside. I'm Sam and I'm outside. I had a I had a suspicion that I might not make it out today. In fact, I might not make it out again today. We're experiencing a bit of a weather phenomenon. It is freezing rain. I mean, there is maybe a half inch on the branches of the trees around me. It's not ideal, but I need this. I need to be outside. I need to take the dog for a walk, and the forecast is not looking better this afternoon. So I'm out here now. This is part of my daily practice, and I do it because I need it. So we all have responsibilities. We all have some commitments, and I'm at this point in my life where I can say, at this, yeah, who are my commitments and what are my actual responsibilities? All right. So I prioritize time. So I need to be the best version of myself for my family. I need to be the best version of myself for my team at work, and I need to be the best version of myself for my future self. What that means is I've had to make some changes. Yeah, um, I want to live in this capacity um, for as long as I can, which means I need to start need to take care of my brain, need to take care of my body, I need to take care of certain aspects of my life that might be okay in the present, but they will not serve me well in the future. So I'm prioritizing time, which means while the rest of my family and the rest of the world might still be in bed or at least indoors, I need to be outside. I need to be mindful, and I need to be a bit of a phenologist. I need to see what's happening in my world around me with this inclement weather. How is my forest doing? How am I doing? How is this affecting me? How is this going to affect the future me? Well, I would have some regrets if I didn't go outside. It would affect probably the rest of my family as I spent the rest of my day indoors with them. It would definitely affect the dog. So I'm prioritizing time. Um, these are some things we have to do. And so as a father, I need to be the best father today so that my children uh, and my children's children will see me as the best guardian, parental figure that I can be later in life, which means I need to be there as long as I can in the rest of their life. So I make changes to my diet. I make changes to money. I make changes to habits. All right. A year ago today, I would have paid good money to say that this would not be the version myself. Is it better? Oh yeah. It's more healthy. All right. I'm a little more committed to my future self, which means to their future selves. I'm not doing the same spending. 5 years ago, oh, I would have lost serious money that I've made the changes, commitments. I wouldn't thought it was possible. So, um, you need to make some priorities based on your commitments and responsibilities, and it's okay to be selfish. All right. Are you the best version of yourself today for the best version of yourself tomorrow? I might have to ask yourself, who do you want to be? What does the best version of yourself look like? If you're it now, great. Don't change a thing. Just stay consistent. But if you know that there are some small things that might make you a better version of you for tomorrow, and by tomorrow I mean literally tomorrow, or next week, next month, next year, then just make those small changes. All right. Prioritize time. Prioritize money. Prioritize small changes in how you treat yourself. So. Might not be yours, but my commitment is to myself, then to my family, then to my provider, then to this place. And this place meaning my community or this community, to the world in general. All right. I have to prioritize myself because without being the best version of myself, I won't be as good of a contributor to my household. So, if my children had to choose between mom or dad, they're going to choose mom. If they had to choose between two parents or one parent, they're going to choose two. All right. So that's a win. If my wife had to choose between life without me and life with me, she's going to choose with me. So I'm making commitments toward that with my time, my money, my energy. All right. If my employer had to say, is the company better with or without me? They're going to say with me. So I need to be there for them. Now, if the company is better with me or with the CEO, they're going to choose the CEO. All right. So that's the difference there. So when you start picturing your life choices with time, energy, money, all right, commitments, you got to take stock. You got to be honest. And sometimes it hurts. All right. But that's the truth of it. And if it does hurt, make changes. And, you can't make big changes all at once. You can't make a lot of them all at once. It's too stressful, right? Your body goes into shock. Your brain goes into shock. Your heart goes into shock. So small, realistic, achievable goals. All right. So maybe I read a little more before bed before using screen time. All right. Maybe I spend some time for myself with myself. And that is out in nature for me. Might be exercise. It might be other things, but you might have to start doing the hard things, but man, take small steps. All right. So look after yourself. The future self will thank you. Respect yourself a little more. Be proud of yourself a little more for the changes you're making today that have made it possible to be that future self. All right. So what does version of 2.0 you look like? And what's it going to take to get there? And make small changes, but be consistent. All right. So I'm being selfish. Less than ideal conditions, but I know that the pain of me doing this is not as great as the pain of me not doing it. All right. The pain of regret would be more. So that's how I do a lot of things in my life. The hard things. All right. It's not easy. Life's not easy, but you can make it more easy when you start looking at things that way. So make the small changes, be consistent, and it's okay to be selfish as long as it's leading you to the best version of yourself for others. All right. Look after yourself. You're worth it. Look after your family. They need you. Look after your provider. Maybe you work for yourself and, well, you still have some responsibilities there. All right. Then with whatever time, energy, money you have left, look after your community. Look after the planet. Look after us. We need it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. All right. Go outside. Bye-bye.